happening. This is not happening. This is not happening.
All right. Well, we are just about at the time.
It's
Andrew.
almost happening, yeah.
I think we should get started.
There are 3 minutes, sir.
Well.
All right, Mike, do we have any notes about what people can be doing during the episode? Should they be inserting snide comments and making notes?
Absolutely.
Should they be observing? I think they should be as creative as possible, and we will call out the most creative ones and even the least creative ones just to make sure everybody gets a star. But largely, I think it's just about having fun. And if you even want to, critique Mike's choice of T-shirt or headphone color or artwork behind his head, that is fair game as well.
Fine. I'm just your pincushion.
You signed up for this.
I know. This is all my fault. Oh.
And, I should also say, if this is a perfect opportunity for podcast feedback. If there are things, as avid listeners to the show, that you're like, I wish they would stop with the puns. If there are things that you would like to observe or critique, then please feel free to just throw them out
stop
there.
with the puns. We love puns on this show.
Yeah. Highest form of humor. And Rosemary wants more guests. Yes, we want more guests.
More guests. We would definitely want more guests. And we are working on it. We actually have something special in the pipeline. I have a question. Just a general curiosity. Does everyone listen on Sundays, or do they save it for their work days? That's always been something I've like the general listenership. When do they go? Work days.
Well, Rosemary says on her work days.
Excellent.
Immediately.
We appreciate the excitement there.
Yeah. Well, speaking of excitement, it's 8:00.
It's about time. Here we go.
We have been carrying this
terrible Irish accent. Not okay.
Amy came out of silence to remember the Irish Andrew incident.
I have been waiting to tell you I hated that. So, Andrew, here's my chance.
Earned. Okay, here we go. It's happening. Emily piping in that she listens on Sunday mornings. All right, everybody, strap yourselves in, because here we go. Spooky opening.
This is the title card for the new show called The X-Files.
What a curious choice, eh? The actual documented accounts thing always bugged me.
I mean, they had to throw it in there. It was the 90s,
And everybody was kind of doing that, yeah.
Yeah.
Seymour Woods, they'll be back here about 40 or 50 times before they move to LA.
Question is, how many spotlights are still under the tree line of this forest that they forgot to take home?
Excellent stunt work right there. And good Foley for that.
They didn't have enough money for stunt people.
They just pushed her.
They just threw her down a hill.
Ouch. Harsh.
Spotlight
they used this effect so many times.
Yeah.
The backlit forest.
We're about to get
famous
some
guest walk on here.
Fantastic CGI here.
It's not CGI. The leaf machine is real. Do you not remember?
The leaf machine is real, but look at his face.
Okay, that may be CGI. Oh, wait, no, they don't do that. Although we could do it now.
Yeah, they don't actually use the theme song in this episode.
Yeah, well, they didn't have it yet. Here's our first good retread. Not this guy.
Oh, he comes back.
Oh, he will too, yeah.
Season 7.
But the photographer, that guy.
Yep, those are retreads.
And we just saw him too.
He was the dad in Kalusari.
In Kalusari, terrible episode, yeah.
Positive ID.
Whoa,
You'll
spoiler.
enjoy that one soon, yeah.
Not out yet. Got a week to go.
Happening again. Foreshadowing.
And then he's the TAC commander in Dwayne Barry.
Yes, he is.
And others.
Oh, how's he going to pronounce Oregon?
I don't know that I ever meant or caught this, so I'll have to pay attention.
Oh, this is good.
Gillian Anderson as Dana. You recognize the lady, the receptionist?
I don't remember her.
She's
so young and she's so small, too. She's like 4'8".
Right.
Little known fact.
Anyway, that receptionist was the lady from Unrequited, and I believe she's the social worker from...
Welcome to Eliza R., who has just joined.
Welcome.
We're actually just watching the episode now. Feel free to chat, though. Anything you want.
Feel free to chat, ask questions.
William
have
B. Davis
fun.
in his first cigarette smoking role.
He actually has black hair at this point.
Yeah.
We see you
Blackish.
have been with us just over 2 years.
Yes, sir.
You went to
He looks a little different than from Emily's most recent picture today.
come to work.
Yeah, he's a little bit aged.
Well, sir, I was recruited out of medical school. My parents still think it was an act of rebellion, but I saw the FBI as a place where I could distinguish myself.
Yes, Rosemary, that is exactly correct. His
Yes, I am.
lumbering, shadow-like quality was popular, so they kept him around.
I believe he auditioned for Blevins. And Chris Carter's like, no, I have a better role for you. Just stand in the corner and don't say a word.
Are you a smoker? Do you smoke? Oh, a million times on VHS. Well, okay, Emily, good point. I think they were upset because they envisioned her going into one of the military arms. Like, was she going to go in the Navy
No,
too?
she was supposed to be a doctor, and her parents were very supportive of that, I guess. And
I see.
for some reason, they thought a government career was not her destiny.
Oh, no. It's got a good pension plan. Although for what she does for the government, it gets pretty hazardous pretty quick.
Yeah. As discussed, her vacation time is used up because of Dwayne Barry.
Mm-hmm.
You'll want to contact Agent Mulder shortly. We look forward to seeing your report.
This is all very pedestrian. Listen, just a real easy assignment. Can you just, be an advisor to Mulder to make sure that he's filing his reports fine,
She's got to be wondering, what is this, 4th grade? You want me to spy on some kid?
A slide table. Oh, that goes back.
She did have to use FMLA because they sure as shit weren't going to pay her. Just because you get abducted does not mean you get freebie vacation.
I'm Dana Scully.
FBI is like, no. Oh my god!
The beginning of the relationship.
Did you see that spark when their hands met?
Did.
Actually, I'm
Did.
looking forward to working with you. I've heard a lot about you.
Oh, really?
She is
I was under the impression
so
you were sent to spy on me.
little in this episode. She's so happy. That's one thing I want to say about Dana Scully in the first episode. She's so bright and enthusiastic, and then
bushy
as
tail.
the series goes on, she's just monotone and
Paradox, a new
And that hair color is more auburn than red, eh?
oh yeah, they
Did you bother to read it?
they amplify it as the seasons go on.
Let me get my slide projector all set up.
Physics rarely seem to apply. Maybe I can get your medical opinion on this, though.
This is a fantastic scene. You are
Oregon
100%
female, age
accurate, Kate.
21, no explainable cause of death.
Okay,
Autopsy
I've heard
shows
Oregon.
zip.
Is that not how you say it?
However,
Or
these
Oregon?
two distinct marks on her lower
Oregon.
back. Dr. Scully, can you ID these marks?
Do we have to go back? Rewind that.
Okay.
We don't have to.
Rewinding. It's going to be a long night, people.
No. I need to hear it. I need to hear it.
All right, everyone, just hush for a minute while we're...
Jesus, now that's a credential. Rewriting Einstein.
Did you bother to read it?
I did. I liked it. It's just that in most of my work, the laws of physics rarely seem to apply. Maybe I can get your medical opinion on this, though. Oregon female, age 21, no explainable cause of death.
I'm going to
is it
going
later
to
on?
disappoint
He says it?
Rosemary. I don't know.
It says
I apologize.
Oregon.
I don't know.
Okay, no, Rosemary.
Oregon.
A native
Okay,
of
okay.
Oregon, probably.
Needle puncture.
Calling out the gun versus gone.
Electrocution
Gotcha.
of some kind.
How's your chemistry?
All right, I guess I'm guilty of that.
I'm
Oregon.
sorry we didn't call it out
I
at the
will
time.
fix it in future.
It's organic.
Every time that state comes up now, I'm going to think of you, and I will definitely
Yeah,
pronounce it better.
nailed.
Synthetic protein?
Beats me. I've never
I
seen it
appreciate
before.
the lesson,
Here it
actually,
is again,
because
Sturgis, South Dakota.
I know there are a lot of things people say that make me go, oh, I know a big one. Illinois. I grew up in Illinois, and they always
Illinois?
pronounce the S, and it's...
Oh, she lives in Oregon. So that's why she's defensive about it. Yeah, sure.
I understand it.
Why not?
believe in the existence of extraterrestrials.
Logically, I would have to say no. Given the distances needed to
Oh, she's not so happy now, is she?
Scully's first shutdown.
Yeah, skeptical Scully.
Wisdom. If you know this Oregon female, she's the 4th person in her graduating class to die under mysterious circumstances.
They're sassy because they both just got hired for this show, and they're like, this is going to be great.
This is going to be the best pilot we ever do.
Plausibility.
The girl obviously died of something.
But they got that chemistry, though.
They do.
It's
They're
a very
looking right at each
engaging
other.
scene.
Plausible there was a sloppy investigation. What I find fantastic is any notion that there are answers beyond the realm of science. The answers are there. You just have to know where to
Burn.
look.
That's why they put the eye.
Oh my God, classic David Duchovny right there. Boom.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning, Scully.
Yeah.
Bright and early.
Look how different the office is, too.
State of Oregon at 8 a.m.
It's classic. Oh, she likes him. Look at that.
He's cute.
He's a cutie.
Let's go to Oregon.
In 10 years,
Together.
we're going to have a baby together. Yeah, they probably did a lot of
Right.
takes of that.
That was the first take, actually. No,
Oh, yeah, just one.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Alright.
repressed sexual tension right there. Okay, Dr. Nemen apparently is important because, boom, we pushed into that.
Yeah. Fasten your seatbelt.
We're about to make our descent.
We've lost all power and cabin pressure. I recommend everybody start praying now. Okay, power has been restored and engines are starting back up again. I hope everybody didn't shit themselves too much.
I love Mulder, but there's no way he'd be that relaxed. I don't care what you're expecting. Come on.
Yeah. And now the
Shat
episode
myself
starts to
twice.
fall apart. Yeah, from this point on, terrible episode.
Awful.
Oh, sunflower seeds make an appearance here. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
I thought this was a Tombs innovation.
Yeah, the FBI got involved after the first 3 deaths when local authorities failed to turn up any evidence. Our boys came out here, spent a week, enjoyed the local salmon, which with a little lemon twist. With a little
What? Eliza R. saying that the middle-aged dude a few rows ahead in the plane was Dave Duchovny's dad?
Really?
There's some interesting production notarage. Good stuff.
Don't think I knew
The
that.
autopsy reports of the first 3 victims show no unidentified markers.
I can always scroll it back if we want to try and find that.
Reports were signed by a different medical examiner.
Mr. Duchovny.
Pretty good, Scully.
Better than you expected.
Okay, this is all ADR, by the way, because
Well, I'll let you know when we get past the easy part.
there's no way that it just doesn't sound right.
Is the medical examiner a suspect?
Well, it's definitely a lot clearer than it would be.
In the car, yeah, although they've
Yeah.
added some car noise too.
Sample to match the girls. You're not squeamish about
I don't think he's driving either.
I don't know.
I think they're on a camera. Ooh, funky. From here we
2:01, 2
segue
o'clock.
to what's the episode where the digital clock makes the lady kill people?
Where the clock
blood.
went?
Yeah, we go to
Yeah.
blood, and he stabs Scully because he's freaking out.
Terrestrial radio. The good old times when static was the thing.
Yes, not Sirius XM. I loved this scene. This is where I got hooked.
Yeah,
That's
powerful.
It doesn't even say anything.
And it's just creepy enough. They dial up the music like this is not something a normal man does.
Yeah, I do like that, Rosemary. He brought his own spray paint. No, he got it at the airport when he was checking out the car. He's like,
Does this car come with spray paint in the trunk?
do you have a spray paint store? I think this... oh my God, I got to pause this. Sorry. Boom. This is the same set as Scully's Vacation.
Chinga.
In Chinga.
Yep.
This must be the same town.
I think they come at it.
Maine.
They film it from a different
angle,
from the opposite the opposite angle. But
yeah, it's the
I'm
train
headed
tracks
to
on the left
Maine
hand side.
with my lovely wife and family. We are going there in October.
Oh
So
wow!
this is the kind of stuff I want to see. So
Well, you got to make a special trip. All right, pressing play.
pressing play.
So Oregon has these kind of shores there. Now, who is telling us how to say Oregon? Rosemary, do we have this kind of shore action? Yeah? Okay.
Acadia. Okay, Acadia. I will make a note of that.
Mr. Mulder, John Truitt, County Coroner's Office.
I love their vests.
Oh yeah, I think my wife wanted to go to that. That sounds familiar.
Were you able to arrange for an examination facility?
I think we got something for you.
Oh, yep, there she is. She says we're going.
Oh, nice.
Oh boy. Well, there it is.
It's official now.
No discussion. She's laid down the hammer.
Look at that hair. Look at that poofy hair.
All right, everyone. This is going to be our first trivia. And as I stated, we're going to start out easy.
Oh, do I need to pause the video, Mike, for your first trivia
You're more
question?
than welcome to. I don't know that we have to.
Pausing the question so we are pausing the video so we don't lose the drama of Mike's first trivia question.
Oh, it's not
Is
so
this a
much
softball?
drama. This is going to be an easy question. So the first person to type it out and get the answer in will win the prize. All right?
Oh, okay.
So we're going to start out with Scully's character sparked a real-world increase in females pursuing careers in medicine, science, and law enforcement. The shift is known as... And this is... Oh,
Emily,
Jesus.
God. Holy cow.
That
Well, okay.
was fast.
That was-
She probably started typing before I was even done.
yeah.
Okay, well, the first prize is the very nice Scully Fox sticker. Don't worry, I promise they get better. So yes. Any winners tonight, just you can Facebook message me or something, your addresses. I promise I won't abuse them and send you
much
anthrax. So yeah, we're good. We're good. So just
amazing.
We're keeping note of who's winning here, and
Yeah.
in it.
I wonder if I can
another 10 or
suppress-
so minutes.
I wonder if I can suppress Emily's chats as the host. Just so she can't win them all.
Emily's got everything.
I promise that is the softest of softball questions.
That is
They
a
get harder
softball
from here
question.
on in.
They get
All right.
a little harder for sure.
All right. So who recap us here, Mike? Who has walked up to Mulder at this point in the episode?
This is the coroner dude, and he's like, "What are you doing? You think you can just do whatever you want because you're the FBI?" I don't think so, sir. Dad,
Right.
come back into the car.
No, I'm going to settle this.
No, they're questioning my skills.
I came back from vacation for this.
Play.
No, we've been away.
I mean, it's like you were listening to the episode.
Well, that answers a question that we had. Why you hadn't done the recent autopsy on Karen Swenson. You're aware of the tissue sample that was taken from the girl's body.
What is the insinuation here? Are you saying that I missed something in those other kids?
That's exactly what I'm
We're
saying.
not insinuating anything.
I'm not insinuating anything. I'm accusing you directly.
I'm accusing you directly. There's no insinuation.
You better have something to back it up.
Daddy, please. Let's just go home. Let's go home, please.
I can't resist her.
Oh, I can't remember. Come on, Pumpkin, let's go.
We needed a longer vacation.
Ray Soames was the third victim. After graduating high school, he spent time
We
in
never
a
see
state
Scully in that
mental
outfit
hospital
again, eh?
with post-adolescent schizophrenia.
Soames actually
Maybe not with the
confessed to
top
first two
button
murders. He
so
pleaded to be locked
proper.
up, but he couldn't produce
All she
any
needs is a
evidence
tie and they could be
committed the
twins.
crimes. Did you happen to read the cause of death?
Exposure. His body was found in the woods after escaping the hospital.
Missing for only 7 hours in July. How does a 20-year-old boy die of exposure on a warm summer night in Oregon?
He's an artist and he's being paid in exposure.
And tension increase in 3,
Yeah.
2,
Nobody saw this?
1. Oh,
Nobody
shit.
saw
How do you
this?
do this?
Every man in North America owned that tie between 1978 and 1995.
Yes.
Every costumer certainly did.
This isn't official procedure.
Ooh, that
If
smell.
I recall correctly, Chris Carter donated that prop,
Probably a safe
the
bet
alien
Ray Soames
body,
never made the varsity basketball
to
team.
the museum that they've got for the
Do
X-Files.
what's up. Right now, nobody sees or touches
So
this,
that
nobody.
you can actually go look at
Wow.
the Preservation Society. Look at that face.
This is amazing, Scully. You know what this could mean? It's almost too big to even
He
comprehend.
brought a massive camera. I know, Kate, that camera is crazy.
52 pounds in extremis.
Wondering if we can
Corpses in advanced stage
pause and look at
of
that. Okay, so I'm paused just so we can examine that camera. I
It's not
think.
human. What is it?
What is it?
That was a good
I
one.
think that camera is a Mamiya 645, so medium format, and that's rare today. Even like back then, yeah, I could see it, but that would produce some big ass prints, which I suppose he's documenting just the right way, but definitely a little overkill.
and
Oh, yeah.
desiccation.
We
Distinguishing
have
features include
the
large
very
ocular
first autopsy.
cavities, oblate
That's true. This episode has everything.
Indicate subject is not human. Could you point that flash away from me,
Ooh,
please?
burn.
If it's not human, what
Please
is
stop
it?
flashing me.
It's mammalian. My guess is it's a chimpanzee or something from the ape family. Possibly an orangutan.
Buried in the city cemetery, in Ray Soames' grave. Try telling that to the good townsfolk or to Ray Soames' family. I want tissue samples and x-rays. I'd like blood typing, toxicology.
I don't think there's any blood left in that thing. It looks pretty
Yeah, I don't
desiccated.
think it's pretty
Order
up.
to go.
It's a husk.
You don't honestly
A
believe
husk
this is
of
some
a
kind an
being.
extraterrestrial. This is somebody's sick joke.
We can do those x-rays here, can't we? Is there any reason we can't do them?
Well, they
I
cost.
don't know. I really have some dinner plans.
Crazy, Scully. I have the same doubts you do.
And I am
I
2
do
feet taller.
appreciate that. I appreciate that line.
Yeah.
I think it's important for the audience to know that he is not insane necessarily. He has logical doubts of what this thing is. Are those boobies? I was wondering the same thing.
Do we need to
On the
rewind to check the wall?
On the wall, there were some questionable photos.
All right, we're going back real quick just to see what might be on the wall. Am I behind
right there to the left of Scully? It looks like a cut or something.
I think that's all pretty innocent, but
I'm sure it is. I don't think it's actually titties.
All right, skipping back here.
Of course it is.
Yes, I can think of 2.
Yes.
It is a nice capper to the scene. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
This is the first Scully monologue.
Homologous but possibly mutated mammalian physiology.
Typing up her own notes on the world's first portable computer.
Object found in subjects.
The Apple II or whatever.
Gray metallic implant.
I don't even know, but I remember in my college days, it was all handwritten stuff when you went to lectures, but I had a friend who brought a laptop or a portable computer, and it was literally like it would work for 40 minutes, and then the battery pack accessory would be it. So you couldn't even type at the whole lecture.
Way too wired. I'm going for a run. You want to come?
Pass.
Figure out what that little thing up Ray Soames' nose is yet?
No.
A calculator.
And I'm not losing my sleep.
It's a little calculator. It's a fuse, actually.
It's a fuse.
It is, or it's a Tootsie Roll.
Mars Inc. What?
Yeah. Not
I like
loving
candy.
the early Mark Snow music. A little overuse of synthesizers.
oversaw his treatment for just over a year for clinical schizophrenia.
Oh my God, where do we see this guy again,
Ray
Mike?
had an inability to grasp
Where do we see him?
from some kind of post-traumatic stress.
Is that something you've seen before?
I've treated similar cases.
Were any of those Ray signs his class?
Kate asks a very good question. Do the implants ever come back again?
Not that size.
Not that
for
size
sure.
of implant.
I don't
but
think nose implants specifically come back. It goes pretty much to the neck.
what they inject into Scully for the cancer injection thing.
Yeah, I think the only one who has multiple implants is Dwayne Barry in the nasal cavity and that kind of stuff. But I don't think that cylindrical thing is ever seen again.
I'm gonna see where that guy. I know I've seen that guy in another episode.
Yeah, he's shoot.
Peggy?
Dr. Glass.
Peggy, we have some.
Oh, he's in everything.
Would you like to talk?
He's Commander Carver in our favorite episode 3.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Does he like it when you read to him?
And we see her in Fresh Bones.
Fresh Bones?
I'm wondering if we
Oh, she's the wife.
She's the wife. No!
I will not be restrained. And now I will be bleeding.
No one is going to hurt you. The nurse is... You get an order. Get an orderly. Nobody's going to hurt you. The nurse is here.
Mulder in a questionable move.
They just share a look. It's so good.
That would have been the perfect pause.
And Scully's like, I cannot be a party to this. Me and my handbag are out of here.
I'm out of here. This is too weird.
What's his name? Billy. Said he was sorry he didn't get to say goodbye.
How did you know the girl was going
The dolphin and horse posters, yes.
Damn it, Mulder.
That's awesome.
Crap. What is going on here? What do you know about those marks? What are they?
Why? So you can put it down in your little report? I don't think
Taking
you're
your
ready for
little
it, I think.
notes.
Your little
I'm here
notes.
to solve this case, Mulder. I want the truth.
The truth?
You can't handle the
I
truth.
think those
Drink.
kids have been abducted.
Mm-hmm.
By who?
By what?
That was my idea for a drinking game. Anytime they mention the truth, drink.
I'll buy that girl is suffering some kind
God,
of
she's so
pronounced
young.
psychosis. Whether it's organic or the result of those marks, I can't say. But to say that they've been riding around in flying saucers, it's crazy, Mulder. There is nothing to support that.
Nothing.
Well, they're not all saucers. Some of them are cigar-shaped.
There's got to be
Triangular.
an explanation. You've got 4 victims.
Lady, this is not the
All of them
explanation
died
files.
in or near the woods. They found Karen Swenson's body in the forest, in her pajamas, 10 miles from her house. How did she get
That just proves she's a good runner.
What were those kids doing out there in the forest?
She
There
learned
has to
from
be
the
an
bounty
explanation.
hunter.
Emily, I took a drink for there has to be an explanation. Yes.
Yes. That's definitely a same level
Yeah,
shot.
on the
there.
level. Scully's like, I'm going this way because surely what we need to do is split up.
All right, who's ready for another trivia question?
Ooh, another trivia question? Is it that time? All right, well, I'm going to pause at a dramatic moment. Look at that. Look up there. We're paused.
Looking up with a flashlight. Ooh.
Looking up with a flashlight. Take a drink. All right, so, Mike.
This is going to be another easy one, and then after this, it's going to get just a little harder.
It's a little
Just
harder.
a little notch after this.
I noticed that you skipped the very first easy question.
Well, because we were already talking about it, I'm like, there's no point.
There's no point. Good point.
So,
all right, everybody get your fingers on your keyboards. Get ready to type
fingers
your
are
answer.
poised.
That's right.
What is Fox Mulder's pseudonym for anonymous posts and articles? Go.
Hey,
Rosemary.
Rosemary gets
with
in there.
MF Luder. Congratulations.
Yes.
You have
Followed
won
by
a
close second with Eliza's FM
Yes.
Luder. Now, to the judges.
Rosemary wins a car decal of our favorite agents. Ooh, boy.
That is
Again,
pretty cool.
Get in contact me or with me with your address, and we will get these all mailed out to you.
Now, Mike, just to be clear, is it MF Luder or FM Luder?
It's FM, or no, it's MF Luder.
It is F, yeah, because the first one would be Fox. Yeah.
It would be too noticeable, I guess, if it was
would.
FM.
Yes, motherfucker looter. Nice follow-ons there. Good stuff.
Motherfucker. That is correct.
All right, so now continuing, pressing play in 3, 2.
I like motherfucker looter. I might use that from now on.
I think that's a band name right there.
Motherfucker.
How many times will they walk through these woods? That can't just be any kind of dust. What the hell?
Look at this random dirt.
I'm taking that with me.
Scully, not with the dirt pockets again.
She never wears this jacket again.
The loudest truck ever.
Yes, and soon the brightest. Grabs her Walther PBK. Not a official FBI weapon.
Your toddler does pocket dirt?
Pocket dirt, yep.
That's a messy laundry.
Oh no, get ready for the very first bait and switch.
The number one bait and switch.
Mulder,
no, it's just my truck.
Did you find a digger out there somewhere?
You just see him. He's got a backhoe.
It's just a dude.
Special Agent Dana Scully, FBI, drop your weapon.
You need to show your badge, Missy.
The first official law enforcement big dicking.
Mm-hmm.
We are conducting an
Threatening our agents with a shotgun.
Or I'll have to arrest you. I don't care who you are. Hold on. This is a crime scene.
Did you hear what I said?
Ooh.
You are on private property without legal permission. Now, I'm only going to say it one more time. Get in your car.
Car?
Oh, we're joined by Megan DeGregory. Thanks for joining us, Megan.
Welcome, welcome.
We are about, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 22 minutes into the app. And you are welcome to chat and say whatever you like. In fact, I'm going to unmute you so your cat doesn't make a noise during the show. And yeah, feel free to join it. We've done 2 trivia questions so far. Maybe you will win our next trivia question. So I'd like to figure out why they were backlit in the cars over there. Like, that doesn't, and none of that makes sense, that staging.
It just makes for really good cinematography.
It does. It makes for a nice bait and switch.
Logic? Yeah.
Not so much.
I don't know.
It looks like my
looks like
grandfather's ashes.
I think something's going on out here.
I've only seen this one other place, and it's on my mantle.
What if these kids are involved in some kind of a cult and that man knows something about it?
Oh, it's a cult. We're into cult action now. That's way too fast to be driving in that kind of rain.
You okay, Mulder?
No, I'm going to look up.
Yes, the satanic panic.
Ooh. I don't
Awesome
know why they
freeze
don't do
frames.
this effect ever again, because it's so good. Like, that's how you do it, not stupid slow-mo.
Well, it's definitely got nothing on Space's slow-mo car crash.
Everything. We lost 9 minutes.
Holy balls! And ironically, we won't see Mulder this excited until Space. Again.
That's good
Yippee,
stuff.
Scully! Yippee!
Look! Oh, yes! Abductees!
That's a nice touch right there.
They've reported unexplained time loss.
Come on!
Gone! Just like that.
You're saying that time disappeared. Time can't just disappear. It's
The bloopers on this scene, she is horrible with these lines. She just cannot get it. She goes back and forth on it.
Not in this zip code.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
It's weird grammar.
Mulder is full of shit. Request immediate dismissal.
I'm going to go be a doctor again.
If you don't take me off this assignment, I will sue you.
I'll use my FML.
Welcome, Bruce and Stu.
Bruce and Stu, welcome to the chat. Oh, this is a Fox show after all.
This is Fox, so we have to throw in some...
We're 26 minutes in, so yeah.
This is where every male was like, oh, is this show going to pick up?
But we just met. Bruce, Stu, don't be offended. I'm going to mute you so your cat doesn't make a noise.
Am I getting lucky?
Yeah. Well, I know. Hello.
We just met.
Going down.
That candle is huge.
Dangerously close.
What are they?
Whoops, your underwear's on fire.
Mulder, what are they?
Mosquito bites.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I got eaten up a lot myself out there.
Okay, so I'm sorry.
Excellent scene.
If you had mosquito bites, you would know, because they would be really, really itchy.
They'd be itching, especially with how red those are.
Yeah. Be deer fly bites.
Take your time.
I do want to say this is actually a really cool scene because she's trying not to believe in this stuff.
Yeah.
But then she's getting swept up in it, and she's starting to be a little more fearful.
Disappeared out of her bed.
Do we note Eliza's note that the least plausible thing is they don't bang right then and there? I mean,
Right.
come on.
She was relieved.
They're friends, people.
They just met, but...
And they just met. He's not that good with people.
There were no facts.
Mulder just happened to be playing Marvin Gaye.
And Mulder brought those candles with him from DC.
I went off to school in England. I came back, got recruited by the Bureau. Seems I had a natural aptitude.
He stopped at the local adult store.
That's right.
Cases.
Yeah, it's the candle and spray paint store is where he got
The candle spray paint store.
Uh-oh, somebody's got bad intentions.
That's when I came across the X-Files.
So then the question becomes, did Mulder cut the power?
It looked like a garbage dump.
The power outage is all
probably
him.
did.
The kind of stuff that most people laugh at.
Brought a CD player, his ghetto blaster, he's playing some Barry White.
I could get my hands on hundreds
Yes,
of them. I read everything
conspiracy.
I could about paranormal phenomena, about the occult, and
What?
There's somebody outside.
classified government information I've been trying to access, but someone has been blocking my attempts to get at it.
Who?
Because it's classified, Mulder?
Yeah.
It's almost like they don't want me to know.
I don't know why they wouldn't just let me see those files.
That you'll leak this information?
Yeah, this is going really well. I think this might be a regular idea.
Mm-hmm.
Likely with less giveaways, though, because my wallet can't take it.
To solve this.
That is a good question, Eliza.
I'm telling you this
Is there any non-government classified information?
because of what you've seen.
How you doing, Bruce and Stu?
In my
Welcome,
research,
welcome.
I've worked very closely with a man named Dr. Heitzverber, and he's taken me through deep regression hypnosis. I've been able to go into my own repressed memories.
And we see Dr. Heitzberger later on, don't
I
we?
can recall a bright light.
We do,
outside.
season 5. And later in this episode, but yes.
I was paralyzed.
Or no.
We don't see him, we hear
It's
him.
conduit, it's conduit.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, it's kind of where we hear the tape, yeah.
This thing exists.
But how do you
The government knows about it.
She's like, how did I get paired up with this man?
Nothing
And I'm
else
alone in a
matters to me.
hotel room with no power.
And this is as close as I've
I
ever
mean,
gotten
you could
to
put Chris Carter's face right here on Fox, and this is who
This
we're
is the
talking
pitch.
to.
Yeah.
Government knows about it.
What is it? I'm making my move.
What? Who is this? Who is it?
They hung up.
That was some woman. It just said Peggy Odell
right.
was dead.
The girl in the wheelchair?
think at the scene change, we should do another trivia question.
Oh, that's a good question. All right, we're changing the scene from Bellefleur, Oregon.
All right, for all the newcomers, I'm going to present a question, and the first person to answer correctly by typing in their little chat box will get the prize. So, all right, we're going to up it just a little bit.
We're into the medium category.
This is the medium difficulty category.
Yes, this is for true diehard fans of the podcast, not of the show.
These questions, these will test your knowledge of how closely you pay attention to the podcast itself. Again, we all thank you for listening.
Indeed.
So here's the question. Everyone ready? I'm going to give you 3, 2, 1 countdown. 3, 2, 1. Anytime Andrew and I write something that we don't particularly care for, we always fall back on this quote from season 1. What is it? What is the rating?
As if a person were rating something.
Could be anything.
Could be anything.
Could.
This could be a hard question, Mike.
It kind of is, but we use it quite frequently.
We do actually fall back on a lot because we're horrible and have no creativity.
Well, I wouldn't say that. It's just funny.
Oh, well, I like Megan's answer, but we don't tend to fall back. We don't go back to that wall.
That is a good answer. No, incorrect. I will give a small hint.
Okay.
At this point, since it has been over 10 seconds or so.
Yeah.
Someone who is brand new to the show in this episode, but then becomes a series regular. That is very much a hint.
It is a hint when you know the answer.
A guest star.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Yeah.
Everyone just take a breather, take a moment.
Kate's right. That was a very poorly worded sentence.
It was a terribly worded sentence. I'm sorry.
I will follow on with the next clue. I will follow. No, it's nothing to do with cigarette smoking, man. Nice try. The next clue is it's when somebody rates another person on their attractiveness.
Give it away.
Well, listen, you chose the question, so
I think the question was very fair.
I think this is stumper material here.
All right.
Oh, Eliza is close. I like Megan's answer, but we don't really go there.
All right.
Apparently, we don't say it enough.
This one.
So, do I get the prize? Because
do you get the prize? No,
I don't get the prize.
No, sir.
Okay, well, none of you.
We will
get
give
the prize,
it to Eliza.
Apparently.
She was very close.
Very close. It's close. True. She was on the right episode, and she was on the right track.
Yes, it is Nicholas Lee as Michael, the guest star in Genderbender.
Genderbender, says, yes.
She was a kind 3. That is what we usually go to when Andrew and I are not impressed with something of this show.
Yeah, if we have to rate something, it's always either a kind 3 or something else. Yes, Emily's now kicking herself.
Just in time for the winter months, we have 2 pairs of socks. Please do not disturb. I'm watching the X-Files.
Wow.
Those will be sent to you. Congratulations, Eliza.
That was hard. That was really hard.
I didn't think it would be that hard, so I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
That should have been ranked in the hard category. You want to know what the hard questions are like? Get ready. My goodness. Okay, so do we want to diverge into a whole discussion of Alex Krycek early
Eliza
appearance?
Is on our wavelength here because we often have talked about how this is how he got recruited. He was so afraid to use his real name because he was Alex Krycek. So he's like, I don't want to be caught in the car, not with a dude.
It's not as good as our story about what's his name, Cardinal from Fearful Symmetry.
Yeah,
and we've released that one. Yeah. So, I'm not spoiling. Yeah, ages ago. My goodness. And how he got another job as an actual cleaner. Cleaner.
Yes,
that's my favorite.
Unofficial cleaner.
The Louis Cardinal theory. Oh, cockles in my heart. Thank you, Eliza. That means a lot. All right, let us continue the episode. 30 minutes out of 48. We're almost done already. My goodness. Yeah. Picking up from Rural Highway 133 in Bellefleur, Oregon. Hope I'm saying that right.
Oregon.
Excessive use of road flares. Nobody stops them. Maybe they were stopped earlier on.
What happened?
She ran right out in front of me. Who are you?
She was running? On foot?
Cute.
No, she was running
Tim
on her
Taylor.
hands. Yeah. Well, I guess that didn't work. She's able to assess that Peggy's dead.
Mulder Wheels is dead.
Whoa, it's like it's the same time.
Let's go. Someone trashed the autopsy bay in the lab and they stole the body. We're going back to the motel.
What? They stole the corpse?
It's like there's a conspiracy.
Oh my lord.
FBI.
Excuse me.
That's a fake badge.
The X-rays and pictures.
All their proof. What's that guy in the ladder gonna do?
Get a better look.
We need Josh in here. He's a he's a firefighter. He knows about proper firefighting theory.
You've got to protect me.
Oh, Rosemary's right. Mulder is deathly afraid of fire. So, what the hell episode?
Well, I guess once he's 20 feet away, it's not as scary.
It's different.
Out in the woods.
How long has it been happening?
Ever since the summer
Mulder and Denham?
graduated.
Anybody?
It's happened to my friends, too. That's why I need you to protect me. I'm scared. I might die.
Do we believe that she is teenage age?
Peggy did tonight.
Your father's the medical.
She looks about as old as Scully in this episode.
Yeah.
You told me Peggy Odell.
She's probably a little bit younger, but maybe. We get the cool, ridiculously gooey blood effect here.
Emily, was this actor at X-File?
Yes.
Was she alone in the corner looking for people to take her autograph?
She is very...
He wants to protect me. He thinks...
Yeah, she's trying.
Protect
She's
me.
trying.
But I don't think he
Dee Dee's
can.
current
Ooh,
girlfriend.
a zing.
Marks, Teresa.
Yes.
Someone's
no,
gonna...
Teresa's
Her nose is gonna catch a
I'm going
bottle.
to die, aren't I? I'm going to be next.
No. You're not
No,
going to
I'll
die.
protect you because I'm a doctor.
Oh, God.
How
Oh,
did they
no.
do that? What's the practical on that?
Let's go home, Teresa.
No, she's known for her spontaneous
She's hired for
nosebleeds, so
spontaneous
that's why she
nosebleeds.
was hired.
I don't care what you think.
She's a sick girl.
Your father wants to take you home. He'll get you all cleaned up.
We're going to take you where you'll be safe, Teresa. Detective Miles and I won't let anything happen to you, I promise.
Miles?
You're Billy
Miles?
Miles' father?
That's right. And you stay away from that boy.
I don't know if he should have said that.
Oh, wow. R.W. Goodwin made a point of saying, I don't think there was anyone Dee
that's
Dee
right.
wasn't
Sheila
sleeping with
Larkin
back
was
then.
there. How is she
Wow.
doing?
They know who's responsible for the murders.
They know something.
Yeah, you know.
Dr. Nemon's been
Hey,
hiding medical
Scully's
evidence
mom.
from the beginning. He lied on the autopsy reports. And now we find out about the detective. Who else would have reason to trash the lab in our room?
The whole Scully
Oh, that's
family
right. Bill
panel.
was
What
there.
would they want with that corpse?
Ah,
Wow.
I don't know.
Makes you wonder what's in those other two graves.
I'm gonna make it very clear. I'm not talking about Sheila Larkin, the person. I'm talking about Margaret Scully.
Yes, there's no love for Margaret Scully on this podcast.
No love for Margaret Scully.
This is a shame, really. She's just trying her best to get by in a hard world. Oh, they've already got the bodies. Too late, kids. You and me, Eliza. I like Margaret Scully, too.
I think I know who did it.
That's fair. There's nothing wrong with
I
it.
think I know who killed Karen Swanson.
You're just wrong.
Who? The detective?
She is so wet.
The detective's son. Billy Miles.
Context, Andrew.
The boy in the
Context.
hospital.
It's raining so much, and they're not getting rained on. How is that possible?
Context. This scene is a metaphor for her panties.
Okay.
All right.
All right, time for another trivia question? I think.
I think so, and I'm kind of
All right.
hoping this one's a little easier, but maybe not.
Well, luckily, you don't have to have listened to our podcast to know the answer to this question.
That's true. Anyone
All right.
who is affluent in Canadian lingo will know the answer to this one. Andrew mentioned this winter hat with a ball on top in one episode. What Canadian word did he call it? Correct.
Okay. All right. Emily's right, except that's not how it's spelled. And no, not right either, Eliza. But keep going.
T-O-O-K?
No, it's not. You spelled it wrong, too.
All right. Well, now we got to know.
Okay.
Andrew,
well,
the resident Canadian, must tell us.
yes. Well, I will write it out for you in chat because that is a French word and that is how it is spelled. But I think Emily knew what it was. So I think she still gets it. She nails it.
She nails it. So
what does Emily win?
She is the proud owner of the X-Files coloring book. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
They have some detailed stuff in here.
Whoa.
And you can give Mulder some beautiful colorings. They've got Scully.
I'm jealous.
They've even got this guy from season 11. Oh boy.
You know this is made by AI, right?
I don't believe that. I think there's someone outlining. Look at this. You can give them dialogues and have sexual conversations that we all dream of.
I'm afraid Emily only gets that if she colors one and puts it into the Facebook group.
Yes, she has to.
That is a stipulation.
Alex Krychek's head. Look at that.
Marvelous.
So, you are the proud owner of that.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Good on you for answering that completely softball question. All right. Picking up on the app.
Right.
And this scene we're about to see, I will tell you that I did download the season 1 blooper reel, which if we're interested, put it to everybody. We could watch that. And I know that they have the several takes of Gillian Anderson absolutely failing to give her lines correctly in this scene. And it's a hoot. So we might enjoy that after, but I'll pick it up from here.
4 years, got out here and dug up these graves.
Peggy Odell was bound to a wheelchair, but she ran in front of that truck. Look, I'm not making this up. It all fits a profile of alien abduction.
This fits a profile.
Yeah, Peggy Odell was killed at around 9 o'clock. That's right around the time that we lost 9 minutes on the highway. I think that something happened in that 9 minutes. I think the time...
Yeah, Eliza and Rosemary, they are totally goofy here.
Something took control over it.
I think it is, yeah. That sounds familiar. But it completely works for the scene.
I don't know what's illuminating that tree behind them, by the way.
Moon number 2?
Yes, that must be it.
Peggy Odell's watch stopped a couple minutes after
Oh,
that.
she's a believer now.
I made a note of it when I saw the body.
That's the reason.
The first rug pull is she doesn't actually believe by the end of the episode.
And the marks are from some kind of test that's being done on them. And that may be causing
Oh, they're using this superpower.
Would explain the body that we dug up.
And the Force summoned Teresa Nemon's body into the woods.
Maybe
that was actually one of my other questions
Who took her there?
that I didn't use.
Alien impulse. That's it.
What's Andrew's favorite line?
What's my
superpower?
Oh yeah, I go to that a lot.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Where are we going?
We're gonna pay a visit to Billy Miles.
You gotta towel off first. Come on.
Right.
Second coming, waiting for Billy to get out of this bed. It ain't gonna happen.
What are you doing to my hands and feet?
And I know about it.
I guess you changed his bedpan last night.
Nobody else here's gonna do it.
What a shitty job.
Whoa!
Remember what you were doing last night around 9 o'clock?
Probably watching TV, yeah.
Do you remember what you were watching?
Let's...
Nice.
You know, I don't
Billy's
remember
feet
what I watched.
are dirty.
Miss,
Why are you? Are you a foot person?
Dirt your feet?
what is she looking for?
Nothing.
Mulder, take a look at this.
Take a look at these feet.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with dad jokes. They're hilarious.
God, this man's feet. His nails have been trimmed.
You know, if I was Billy Miles, I would scrub those things before the scene as best I could. Like, I don't want people sniffing my feet.
What is she doing now?
Thank you for your time, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever, you know.
Is that an Oregon thing too? People just say, okay.
It's crazy. He was in the woods.
Maybe Rosemary will tell us if that's a legit Oregon response. Okay.
Okay, well then maybe we should take it and run a lab
We
test
lost the
on it.
original sample in the fire.
No, Mulder.
What else could it be?
All right, but I just want you to understand what it is you're saying.
You said it yourself.
Yeah, but you have
but
to write
you're
it
the
down in your
scientist.
report.
You're
right.
have to
You're right.
vindicate me.
You're right.
She's like, well, I was thinking crazy there for a second. You're right.
Sample from the woods.
I almost sounded as
And run a
insane as you do.
comparison before we do anything.
Right.
Right. Perfect makeout point.
Detectives here.
Hey, Scully. Oh, the brakes.
Oh, we're into our final denouement scene with the sheriff's truck.
What do you think?
This is not currently running. All right, screaming out in the woods, and they rush off. I think I'm going to pause it here before we get into the action scene, and it's time for another trivia question.
Oh, it is. All right.
It is.
Poise your fingers, ladies and
Poise,
gentlemen.
get those finger poised.
All right.
You're not going to do the one directly after the Toque one, are you? Because that one could be really hard for people, too. Yeah, we see a little bit of. I don't want to have the same reaction.
I like that
people,
one.
It's a good one too, but I think people are going to be like mentioning all sorts of quotes that don't apply to your answer.
All right, I will placate you. Andrew.
Okay, this is
And
a
I will do
medium
one
level question.
This is a medium level question, and it also was recently heard. It was one of the most recent episodes, I believe.
Could be top of mind.
Could be something easily recalled. Which episode cemented Fox's highest rating at the time of its release? Season 2.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Kate has just jumped on that.
Boom. She got it.
That's like 200 words a minute that she slammed that one out.
.com. Correct. .com was the...
Kate, did you know that? Or did you remember that detail from the podcast?
No, I didn't.
You knew it from the podcast. That's awesome.
We appreciate your honesty here.
Wow, that was great. So, Mike, what does Kate win?
Well, as I take down the information, hopefully this is apropos. If not, you're just a fan and you would still appreciate it. This is the X-Files Earth Children Are Weird book for your little kids. If you would, if you have any nieces or nephews.
Oh, she is
children
very excited
of your
about
own.
that. She's very excited. Yes, with 3, 4, 5 exclamation marks.
Okay,
She
I'm
loves it.
very happy you love it. It was kind
That
of one
is-
of those, I don't know if people are going to all be on board for that, but congratulations.
Congratulations, Kate. As always, Mike will contact you through Facebook to get your address or P.O. Box, wherever you want to send this. And it will be on its way to you. So we will pick up. We are 9 minutes away from the end of the episode. So clearly,
2 more giveaways, ladies and gentlemen. 2 more.
Time for a big action sequence. Here we go. They're sticking together like a good team. Oh, wait, no. Mulder has completely outpaced his partner. Bad team.
I think Mark Snow's having a very rhythmic seizure on his keyboard.
Oh, did she hit a tree root? No, somebody whacked her. Yeah.
You wouldn't listen to me.
And you are under arrest, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry.
This is no longer a law enforcement issue.
This is not how you handle that, but exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
you
gets
just assaulted.
around. First, he's
what
not
the
gonna.
hell?
You got no business out here. There were screams down on the ground.
You get down, or I'll put you down.
Now!
You know, it's Billy. We've known it all along.
I said down on the ground.
How long are you gonna let it happen? He's gonna kill her.
Oh, shoot.
No. Everybody's running away.
Billy, no!
What did this sudden change of heart?
Leave her alone.
Really is going to shoot his own boy?
He's not going to shoot his son.
How strange. How
I'm
strange.
sorry.
Oh no, the leaves. I can't possibly interfere. Yes, we've already seen Billy's bumps. Come on. Let's 45-watt Fresnel blasting down there. Yes, definitely a 90s
Jeremy.
thing. Yeah. And Scully didn't see it. Oh, no, she did, but it was from afar. It's just the sheriff's truck.
It would be William has spoken then, right? To get the right amount of syllables there. William has spoken.
Hot. What? She's still here?
Got a shiner. Hello?
Dad? Billy.
Oh my God, I almost shot you.
Papa.
And the marks are gone. What? Yeah, 1890s nightgown on Peggy Odell there, or whatever her name is.
Got the big frilly thing.
Billy becomes a cop like nothing happened. Is that follow on?
Season 7, he is definitely a cop.
Kate with her encyclopedic knowledge of the show.
Well done.
I saw it. And you don't know why I'm so unhappy. Okay, this is appropriate time for another giveaway, I think, seeing as we've only got a little bit. Yeah?
We can go beyond it as well.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, never mind. We're just going to keep on playing the episode like I didn't say anything.
Raise your right hand.
Tell me about the light, Billy. When did you first see the light?
In the forest. We were all in the forest having a party.
I was the life of the party.
All my friends.
I'm very animated at the party.
I was.
What were you celebrating?
Graduation.
Our lives were just beginning.
And then the light came. It took me away.
I think Mulder should be smoking a cigarette and leaning on something right now. Is that the same actor who plays the hypnosis guy later on? Oh, wow. They bring him back.
I believe so. Let me double check the...
Yes.
It put something in my head.
Right here. Oh.
It hurt.
Here.
It made me do things.
I would wait for their orders.
This guy's going to be a murderer later on. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Chief Blevins. You've done well, Scully.
Yeah, done well. This room should be filled with cigarette smoke.
Here's a graham cracker with some cream cheese. Congratulations.
How does Mulder get to be in the room?
Yes, that is the same Heinz Verber.
Yes. William B. sitting there smoking. I've heard enough.
I got a shit.
I gotta drop a production load.
I'm about to choke the can. I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, Megan's right. Psych degree from Oxford. That gives him pretty good access. All right, Blevins.
What we've just witnessed, what we've read in your field reports, the scientific basis and credibility just seem wholly unsupportable. You're aware of that?
Yes, sir. My reports are personal and subjective. I don't think I've gone so far as to draw any conclusion about what I've
seen. Is she wearing a tie?
Or haven't seen, as seems to be the case. This, time loss. You did or did not experience it?
I can't substantiate it, no.
What exactly can you substantiate, Agent Scully?
I got wet.
I see no evidence that justifies the legitimacy of these investigations.
There were, of course, crimes committed.
Yes, but how do you prosecute a case
That's a through line we come back to.
With testimony given under hypnosis from a boy.
Speaking of crimes committed, where's her shiner?
Yeah, good point.
She got hit.
Some time has passed.
I suppose.
No physical evidence.
Well, actually, sir, allow me
I
to
picked up this
my
dirt.
nose.
The object described by Billy Miles as a communication device.
I also have pocket
I
dirt
removed
if you'd
it
like
from
some.
the exhumed body. I kept it in my pocket. It was the only piece of evidence not destroyed in the fire.
Mini Tootsie
Ran a
Roll?
lab test on it. The material could not be identified.
I've never seen this.
Agent Scully, that's a fuse.
Agent Mulder.
You said your car wasn't working, right?
Agent Mulder believes we are not alone.
He's right.
Right.
We're a tightly knit community.
Thank you, Agent Scully. That'll be all.
Oh, his first name is Scott. Division Chief Scott Blevins.
Scott Blevins.
Look at that piece of information.
Excuse me.
I just have to go take that piece of evidence that you gave.
Just got out of the can.
Yeah, I'm feeling much lighter now.
He had a spring in his step.
He did. Sound like a good bowel movement to get you moving. Kate, I also don't understand why just because Billy says it was aliens means it can't be prosecuted. It was found in the woods with a girl. Who cares why he claims he did it? Good point. Sounds like an insanity defense to me.
Well, the fact that nothing comes of any of these cases is wholly unbelievable. Yep. First 11/22.
Hey, girl, you up?
Hey, girl.
And they buried it.
I'm sorry, I was asleep.
I was asleep. And click.
And the first hang up without actually saying goodbye.
Mm-hmm.
Something.
I'm going to go back to not sleeping.
Oh, Mulder. He was so dreamy.
First visit to the Pentagon.
This is actually the third visit to the Pentagon.
I have to imagine that this is some movie production warehouse where they already had all of this in place, and Chris Carter was just walking around going, "Oh, this would be a great place for a set." Eliza, last, if I recall correctly from you this time, original Scully was in bed with her boyfriend, who was also in an earlier scene that was cut. Interesting.
Really? I refuse to believe it, as any good X-Files fan would. No. That is interesting. If that
would be interesting.
I would be hella disappointed if I was that boyfriend, though.
William B. Davis walks funny.
Ethan?
Interesting.
Well, he's got to be better than Rob.
Yeah.
From Jersey Devil.
In the heart of the Pentagon, there we are, everybody. The very first episode of the X-Files, and
I don't know about your guys. I think this show's got about 10 more years in it.
I think it's got a future in it. Bravo. What do you think of this piano music, eh? Going out? Clinky, clinky, clinky.
All right, who is ready for another trivia question?
I'm going to stop sharing so it is just you and me again.
Okay, we are on the officially harder questions. So I apologize for that hard medium.
Yeah.
That was not intended. But this is the hard. So.
It's going to be hard.
All right. Everyone poised.
Wait, and how many prizes do we have left?
We have 2 more.
Yeah, and now these are the good ones, eh?
These are my favorites.
Do you want to preview? Emily's saying hard and wet. What podcast is this?
Oh, this is the show you signed up for.
Would you like to, before giving out the question, would you like to preview what the prize is so we can increase the tension and suspense?
Yes.
So what would the prospective winner of this question get?
First question, the prize will be the complete critical guide to the X-Files, Monsters of the Week. God. Ooh, this is a big boy. Look at that.
That's a lot of pages.
This is actually a very popular resource. A lot of good information in here. And I believe these authors are actually quoted in a lot of the, I think... well, you'll see a lot of quotes from Wikipedia that'll say these people said, and this is what they gave them their ratings. So it's a very popular book, and it's got a lot to it. So
I really hope the winner lives outside the continental U.S. because the postage on that is going to be killer.
Well, that's where you come in, sir.
It's where you're gonna mail it to me, and then I'm going to mail it. So, do you know how much it costs to send something to Canada? It's pretty good. All right.
So is everyone ready? We're going to give the question here.
Okay, get your fingers on your keyboards. Get ready. Expecting big things from Bruce and Stu because they haven't said a whole lot so far.
They haven't said a whole lot except hi.
Yep. They said we are here. We're watching. Yep.
In the episode Humbug, Hepcat Helm is in his studio listening to a song by which artist? Holy shit.
Wow.
Eliza.
She's a true fan.
Fast and Furious.
That's amazing.
Well done.
It also helps to have 200 words per minute typing speed, I think.
Screamin' Jay Hawkins.
That is
for
correct.
The win. Monsters of the Week book. Congratulations.
I think, does that make Eliza the big winner so far? Like, I think she's at least got 2 or 3.
She has 2, as does Emily. And then Rosemary has one of the card decals, and Kate has the kids' book. Congratulations, everyone. We have one more.
We got one more. Now, before we do that, I did download the season 1 outtakes. Do we want to watch that and then go for the he's like, I'm hoping to win this, so you would have to post it to Ireland.
Hey, that is the role we've cast ourselves in. So whoever wins, that's where we'll ship it.
Amy, are you in Ireland? Are you watching us 5 hours from now? You just stay up late to... Wow, that is some dedication.
That's much appreciated.
It's
2 a.m. I hope you don't work tomorrow.
Monday morning? Who would work at Monday morning?
Oh, no.
Yeah, she does. All right, well, let's get this show moving here.
Yeah.
Which cues us up nicely for the final trivia question of the evening.
All right.
So, Mike, what will the lucky and
a date with David Duchovny? No,
we worked for that for weeks to get that prize.
That was me in the elevator. So the final, final prize we will be competing for is this bad boy. The official archives, cryptids, biological anomalies, and parapsychic phenomena. Major hardcover book here.
Wow.
Fantastic stuff.
I am rooting for Amy because to mail that one to Ireland, surely it'll be at least...
I'm going to get the smallest package I can find.
He's going to cut it into little bits.
Yeah, little bits.
So we can send it to letter mail.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
So we brushed on this one a little bit earlier, but I'm still going to use this question. Mike and Andrew like to give fake names and lives to the guest actors who then go on to become different, more important characters in the future. What is the name they gave the janitor at the beginning of Fearful Symmetry, the man who goes on to play Luis Cardinal? What was the name? And this one's going to be multiple choice. Was it Jose, Steve, Esteban, or Arturo?
Oh, the other Amy got it.
Wow.
Yes.
Catanazzi for the win.
Yes. We think we will take the hastily drawn out, non-spell checked Esteban.
It is certainly okay.
I think it qualifies.
we understand the furiousness with which you have to type. So congratulations, Amy.
And in terms of our backstories for characters, that's one of my faves, actually.
It is one of the best, if
not
the best. Because, I mean, his job goes into... It's only applicable to become another cleaner.
It actually works. It's a real leap to make the Michael to Krychek transition. Yeah. But for him, smooth sailing.
For him, he's already a janitor. And he thought he was applying for another janitor position. Turns out.
To be fair, though, I mean, our little backstory about Jorge in Little Green Men, that was pretty good, too.
That is true.
Like how he ended up being in the bathroom.
Just got locked in there.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
Is anybody out there, please?
Why are you locking the door? I'm still here. I'm on the toilet.
I'm still here.
Oh, man.
Oh, poor Jorge.
Well, keep your ears open for a future episode where we will reprise the top 3, bottom 3 of season 2.
Yeah.
And of course, we will go back to Facebook probably this week, actually, because we're getting down to the wire in terms of recording. So we've only got Soft Light and
Our Town,
and Anastasia to record. And then that's it for season 2. And then we will be recording our top 3, bottom 3 for season 2. And we will be turning to Facebook for your top 3, bottom 3 as well. So we can see just how much our thoughts diverge from your thoughts, or maybe we are all in lockstep together.
I have a feeling we'll be more in line than last time. That's just my off
you and
the
me,
cuff
or
prediction.
or
I think
us and Facebook?
general X-Files community is probably more in line. That's just my guess.
That's your guess,
which includes you and me. But
I think as we're part of the
it'll
X-Files
be interesting.
community.
And as usual, we are not going to share our picks with each other until the episode. So,
like last time, we will submit our picks to Deloitte & Touche, and then they will, do their thing with all prize winning things, and have envelopes and certifications, and then the results will be revealed in real time. It'll be very exciting.
Yeah, should be a good time.
Well, Mike, that's where my notes end. Is that it?
I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to
run the
thank
episode
everyone
again,
for showing up. This has been a blast, and we got more visitors than I thought we would. So thank you for proving me wrong.
Yes.
Congratulations, all winners. That's awesome. I had a blast doing this, and I think this was a great turnout, and we might be making this a regular thing on some level. But
Bruce and Stu, you didn't miss anything, really. Oh no, you might have missed one of the prizes, but it wasn't one of the good ones. Yeah. Excellent.
They're all good in some way.
Yeah, exactly.
And we want pictures on Facebook of everyone with their prizes, so you can
amazing.
Shove it in the faces of everyone who didn't.
Yes.
Know. And especially these car decals. I want to see some car decals. But yeah, I think that's good stuff.
All right, Mike, wheel out the cake.
Wheel out the cake.
You did have the cake, right?
I'm sorry, I forgot it.
With the 30th anniversary inscribed on it?
Poop.
Oh, man, we talked about this.
I'm sorry.
The cake is a lie.
The cake is a lie. Portal reference. Good job.
Thank you. Desperate.
But yeah, stay tuned. We do have some cool stuff going on here. We've got some guests that we might have an episode about. So that's coming up. And yeah, 3 more episodes, and then we're going to start season 3. So again, thank you all for listening. Happy anniversary, X-Files. It has been 30 long years.
Yeah, it's given us so much enjoyment, and it's asked for so little except our weekly attendance.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm just realizing from the chat that Stu is Bruce's guide dog. So that explains a lot. And yeah, if you want to post a picture on our lovely Facebook group, Bruce, of Faithful Stu, that would be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there's clearly some interest in the chat.
Yes, we need to see Stu.
We need to prove that he exists and he's not just an alien. So with that, I think I am going to end this meeting. So thank you all for turning out. It's been such a fun night. And yeah, we will try and do this again. I think this was a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
All right. Good night, everybody.
You all.
You'll hear us all soon.
Hey, Eliza's got a good idea.
1013 party is a good idea. Yeah. All right. Continue the conversations on the Facebook group. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you liked what you heard, please rate and review on your podcast app of choice. Andrew and I would be eternally grateful to you fine people for helping us expand and get the word out. Also, we've got a killer group on Facebook. Feel free to join in on the discussion at facebook.com/groups/thisisnothappeningpod and become an official member of the syndicate. We do polls and we have questions for every episode to give you guys the opportunity to chime in and possibly let your voice be heard on our recordings. And please join us on our new Twitter at tinhxfilespod, no dash, to stay up to date on everything, moment to moment. Thank you, and remember, don't stop swimming.